Hello everyone! We are from Introduction to Linguistic 4C. I'm Aulia Amalina with my friends Erlina Widya and Muhammad Tito Zahran will discuss about phonetic and phonology. What is phonology? Phonology is the study of how speech sounds form patterns. Phonology is the branch of linguistics concerned with the study of speech sounds with reference to their distributions and patterning. The adjective for the term is phonological. A linguist who specializes in phonology is known as a phonologist. The word is pronounced phonology. The term derives from the Greek sound or voice. Phonology is the main branch of linguistics that deals with the study of sound system of languages. It focuses on the organizations of sounds by studying speech patterns. Phonology also answers the questions like why there is a difference in the plurals of head and back. The plural of head, hats ends with the S sounds, whereas the plural of back, backs ends with the Z sound. Phonological studies are divided into two main branches, segmental phonology and suprasegmental phonology. Here are the branches of phonology. Segmental phonology deals with sound segments of language as vowels and consonants and how they make up a syllable. Segmental phonology is not interested in the productions or the perceptions of speech sounds, but it deals with the functions of speech sounds and possible combinations of speech sounds within the sound system. Suprasegmental phonology. Supra means above or beyond, and segments are sounds or phonemes. Suprasegmental phonology is also known as prosody. It is concerned with those features of pronunciation that cannot be segmented because they extend over more than one segment or phonemes. Suprasegmental phonology deals with attributes like tone, rhythm, stress, etc. Phonetics, speech organs to produce sounds.
Phonetics, from the Greek word phon, is the branch of linguistics that deals with the physical production and reception of sound. We call these distinct sounds phones. Phonetics is not concerned with the meaning of sounds but instead focus on the production, transmission, and reception of sound. It is a universal study and is not specific to any particular language. Phonetics is the study of the sounds of language. These sounds are called phonemes. Phonetics has three different aspects. First, articulatory phonetics. Second, acoustic phonetics. And the last is auditory phonetics. Articulatory phonetics is concerned with the way sounds are created and aims to explain how we move our speech organs to produce certain sounds. Generally speaking, articulatory phonetics looks at how aerodynamic energy is transformed into acoustic energy. Humans can produce sound simply by expelling air from the lungs. However, we can produce a large number of different sounds by moving and manipulating our speech organs. Our speech organs are lips, teeth, tongue, palate, uvula, nasal and oral cavities, and vocal cords. Articulatory phonetics can be seen as divided up into three areas to describe consonants. These are voice, pitch, and manner respectively. Each of these will now be discussed separately, although all three areas combine together in the production of speech. Voice. In articulatory phonetics, voice refers to the presence or absence of vibration of the vocal cords. There are two types of song. First, voiceless songs. They are made when the air passes through the vocal folds, with no vibration during the production of songs, like s as in sip. Second, voiced sounds. They are made when the air passes through the vocal folds, with vibration during the production of songs, like z as in zip. Pledge of articulation refers to the point where the construction of airflow takes place. There are 7 different types of songs based on the pledge of articulation. First, bilabial, sounds produced with both lips. Second, labiodental, sounds produced with the upper teeth and the lower lip. Third, interdental, sounds produced with the tongue in between the upper and lower teeth. 4. Alveolar, sounds produced with the tongue at or near the ridge right behind upper front teeth. Next, palatal, sounds produced at the hard palate or the roof of the mouth. Next, velars, sounds produced at the velum or soft palate. And the last is glottals, sounds produced at the glottis or the space between the vocal folds. Manner of articulation examines the arrangement and interaction between the articulators or speech organs during the production of speech sounds. Speech sounds can be divided into 6 different types based on the manner of articulation. First, plosive. Second, fricative. Third, affricate sounds. And 4, nasal sounds. And the last is approximant.
Acoustic phonetics is the study of how speech sounds travel, from the moment they are produced by the speaker until they reach the listener's ear. Acoustic phonetics looks at the physical properties of sounds, including the frequency, intensity, and duration, and analyzes how sound is transmitted. Auditory phonetics. Auditory phonetics is the study of how people hear speech sounds. It is concerned with speech perception. This branch of phonetics studies the reception and response to speech sounds, mediated by the ears, the auditory nerves, and the brain. While the properties of acoustic phonetics are objectively measurable, the auditory sensations examined in auditory phonetics are more subjective and are typically studied by asking listeners to report on their perceptions. This auditory phonetics studies the relationship between speech and the listener's interpretations of said speech. International Phonetics Alphabet. The International Phonetics Alphabet, or IPA, was developed by the language teacher Paul Pesci in 1888 and is a system of phonetic symbols based primarily on Latin script. The chart was initially developed as a way of accurately representing speech sounds. The IPA aims to represent all qualities of speech and sounds present in language, including phones, phonemes, intonations, gaps between sound and syllables. The IPA symbols consist of letter-like symbols, diacritics, or both. It is important to note that the IPA is not specific to any particular language and can be used globally to help language learners. And this is the IPA chart proposed 1888 and the latest revision 1996. There are monotongues and diphthongs, and the red one is consonant sound. Monotongues and diphthongs are vowel sounds. That's all from us. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.